This is a very hard part of the world to navigate around because the havelis and other buildings are just so close together, and heaps of the streets that are supposedly through roads are not through roads. Just over the hills from Pushkar is the metropolis of Ajmer. Although not busy with international tourists, we kept ourselves entertained over 2 days in this attractive lakeside city, exploring the museums, temples, and very interesting streets. Right, today we caught the bus back from Pushkar to Ajmer. We're staying in Ajmer one night. I'm going to go see some tourist attractions today. First I've got to get a snack. I'm having some dal pakwan. How's that? It's very similar to a cracker. I'm having it with some dal and chutney, and there's some pomegranate seeds in there. It's tasty. And to wash it down with a little cup of chai. Trying to get past. I'm just waiting for this cow. Well, I've been navigating the back streets and the bazaars of Ajmer trying to find Shankar Chaat, an institution here in Ajmer, and judging by the crowds, I think I found it. Woo! Have to join the queue. I've ordered a sake with curry and all the trimmings. Looks suspiciously like what I got from the street vendor. Probably should have tried kachori. This place is packed. Okay, so the bapri is pretty much a sampler plate of everything. So there's some sake in there, fresh tomato, a little bit of what looks like a sponge, some potato, a chili I'm going to avoid, all with just the right amount of delicious chutneys and dahi on there. 30 rupees. This place is awesome. Oh yeah, that was so good. I'm not going to try any more because I think they're all going to taste reasonably similar. But what a cool spot. I think I need a lassi. And right across the road from Shankar Chaat is a Nant lassi shop. This is a Jain lassi that is highly recommended on the YouTube. Thank you. It looks like it's got lots of curd, some saffron. I've been told I have to stir it up. This is quite different. You can see how yellow it is. That's the saffron syrup. Gives it a different flavour. It's definitely what I would call a dessert lassi. It's also got some very thick, it's either curd or almost seems like dough in it. It's obviously a really popular spot because they've got a whole bunch pre-made and they are just flying out the door. Oh yeah, this is quite a traditional feeling. Chowk, but like a bazaar or market area, really closed in streets. Traditional shop fronts, older buildings, it's really neat. It's a lot of donkeys and some pigs. Ah, cute little pig.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you? I am now inside Nasian, which is the main Jain temple here in Ajmer. Only part of it is open to the public, but it's the part that has the gold models, which are pretty stunning. So the golden models tell 5 significant stories. They are really intricate. It's amazingly beautiful, so much gold leafing there. There are celestial airships, which are small boats that are hanging from the ceiling. It's quite reminiscent of the Plymouth Wardroom. And that's the main gate to the Nasian temple. You can just see through there the significant pillar and temple behind. Visitors go in the other entrance. And this is the entrance to Subhash Gardens, Subhash Bagh. 6 rupees. Looks like it's going to be really nice. Thank you. And it is absolutely stunningly well maintained. It's got a walking track, a cycling check and a jogging check. Oh, I see. So one's for cycling, one's for jogging, and one's for walking. Make sure you don't disturb other people. Very thoughtful. Hello.
Hi.
Right, so I'm on the original embankment, which is the Saga Lake Bund, established in about 1135. Now on top of this embankment, Shah Jahan, you'll recognise that name, built 5 marble pavilions, the best of which is modelled after one of the diwans inside the Red Fort in Delhi. I'm getting that real, the only European tourist in Ajmer kind of feel at the moment, which is neat. I'm trying to figure out which of the pavilions reminds me of the one in the Red Fort in Delhi, but it's a struggle. Hi there, good thanks. How are you?
Oh,
Where are you from?
oh, Ajmer.
Pali.
Pali?
Pali, Rajasthan.
Pali, Rajasthan.
Oh, right, Rajasthan, Pali.
district.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice to chat. Everyone's super friendly, apart from all the ones staring. Marble is great stuff. These pavilions were erected by the Emperor in 1637. Not only still going strong, but still happily frequented by all the domestic tourists enjoying a great Monday afternoon. I'm walking through the back streets trying to find this mosque, and I'm just going past an incredible row of old havelis.
Haveli.
Haveli, yeah, it's beautiful.
All Haveli.
All havelis. And that is the Nizam Gate, entrance into the most significant Islamic site in Rajasthan. But it is crazy. I just do not think I've got the energy to go in there today. Wow, the streets around the main Sufti shrine, the Muslim shrine, are just pumping. So much good looking food, so many people. I'm going to see if I can fight my way through to the ruins of an ancient mosque, Dai Din Kha Jopra.
Hello.
Hello, good, thank you.
Okay.
Good, thank you. So I'm climbing the steps to the Dai Din Kha Jopra, which is the ruins of a mosque originally built in 1153. These ruins, quite unexpectedly, are huge and beautiful. There's such intricate work on the facade, and I'm going to take my shoes off and have a look inside because it looks really nice. Well, I think I'm going to finish my afternoon of exploring here at Dai Din Kha Jopra, the ancient ruins of this incredibly large mosque. We're all getting biffed out for a prayer observance, which is fine because it's been a long day. Our last stop in Ajmer is Ajmer Fort and Government Museum, 100 rupees.
So the best thing about this museum is probably not the fact that it's a museum, but the fact that it is situated in the old fort that was built in 1570. The grounds are absolutely beautiful. museum's well worth a look, and it's only 100 rupees. And I think the best thing about it is the buildings and the gardens. And that is it for us. Ajmer and Pushkar are done, and we are off to our next city.
This is a very hard part of the world to navigate around. If I'm not back by midnight tonight, send help.